Leo, welcome to November 2019. In November, work is going very well for you. And it's important that you are going with the flow and being very present with these energies. That's because Mercury is retrograde until the 20th. And that can cause challenges with, finishing things or having to redo something or delays. And that's why it's really important to not be in a hurry with any of the energies happening this month. Scorpio rules the home for you. Scorpio rules your foundation. It rules how you nurture yourself spiritually, mentally, emotionally. It's about your reserves. And this is a good time for you to rest, recharge your batteries, rejuvenate yourself, and build up your reserves. Emotional, mental, physical, financial. This is a good time for you to be building up your reserves so that you're going into December and the new year energized and ready for action. Venus enters Sagittarius on November 1st, and that is going to be about creative self-expression, the inner child, play, your children, your outer children, self-confidence, true love, romance, being outgoing. And I know I said last month, that you have an opportunity to meet someone new, and some of you are like, I never meet anyone new, even when they say it. When the astrologers say it, or tarot readers, or whoever, it doesn't happen. Well, instead of saying that, why don't you say, I'm open? Because that's really all the universe needs you to be, is open. So instead of resisting what's being said, or arguing for your limitations, why not be open? And just say, okay, I'll be open to it. Because if you're open, then the universe can bring someone to you because you're open. So for some of you, be open. Now, others of you have said, you've gotten engaged or you have met someone new and it's amazing. So yay you. Because, and I know I'm a Leo sun, I got a Leo rising, I got Venus in Leo, Uranus in Leo. I get it. And I've had my own problems with pride. It's like when someone will say, how you feeling? Oh, I'm fine, I'm great, when I'm not. Like I'm falling apart, I was like, oh no, I'm fine. I do that, oh, I'm fine, or pride, so do you know how to ask for love? Do you know how to ask for what you desire? Or does the pride get in the way? Like, oh, well, I don't need anything. I can just, It's like, yeah, you do. And so allow for yourself to have those feelings. Mercury is going to be in Scorpio for 2 months. And Scorpio rules emotional truth. Scorpio is about diving deep into our own toxic thought patterns or relationships. And it's about weeding them out. And you have an opportunity here this month to really give to your own inner child what you didn't get in childhood. The North Node is in Cancer, and Cancer rules the inner child. And next year, I'm not sure if it's May or June, that North Node is going to move into Gemini. And so that's going to be a whole different energy. Be very fun for you too. But here, the universe is saying, give to you what you didn't get from your parents. Give to you what maybe you didn't get in your last relationship. Give it to yourself. And when you do that, you're loving that inner child. That's the soul. The inner child is the soul. And you're loving your soul. And when you're loving your soul, then it's easier to get with someone who's very loving and loyal and committed like you. So here's the opportunity. This is the time of year where you are deep within yourself You're deep within your own mind, your own psychology, and now you're going to the depths of your soul, to the foundation of your life. And what's really cool, though, is this Taurus full moon that's happening in your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, opposing the sun in Scorpio. Saturn and Pluto are trining the moon and sextile the sun, sextile Mercury. So there's some deep healing taking place with you this month. You could be healing things on many levels, and you're out of mind. You may not even be aware of it, but I think you're going to be, because of that Mercury retrograde, slowing you down, asking you to get more rest, asking you to practice extreme self-care, taking really good care of you, not being hard on your body, not pushing yourself. Because I know for many of us, we've just been working so hard for so long that it's come at a cost. And maybe, for some of you, it is about just changing your routine. Like think about, what drains you. Just think about like one thing in your life that's very draining for you. And whatever that is, can you stop doing it? Can you let it go? Can you have someone else do it for you? Think about what's draining every day when you get up. Like, what is the big drain? What is the big drain of your energy? What's draining you? And what changes can you make so that you're either not doing it anymore, or you've hired someone else to do it for you, or you've set a boundary with the person. Maybe there's someone that's really draining in your life. They just, how some people are they energy vampires, they just suck the energy out. Is that going on with you? Is there someone in your life that you are really feeling tired around, and just, and so this is the time to weed them out of your life. This is an excellent time to do some really deep healing and focus on what it is you truly love and value in your work. I mean, for me, I love teaching and I love publishing. So, what do you love and value? That's a big question for you at this time. And with that Taurus full moon, you get one new moon a year and one full moon a year here. It's in the area of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your outward contribution to society. And Pluto is trining that moon, which means you can heal the exhaustion you've been feeling for some of you, or the fatigue. If you've been feeling fatigue, this is a good time to just, get a lot of sleep. It's amazing how much better I feel when I sleep and I'm rested. And how my outlook is better. My attitude is better. The glass is half full. So in Scorpio, it's really important for you to be sleeping, slowing it down, going with the flow. Don't try to control outcome, because with Mercury retrograde, anything can happen. And, if you're so focused on achieving and controlling, then you're not being present and you're not trusting in the universe, and it's not supporting you. Your career, I see, is really good this month, and that the universe wants for you to be seeking what nourishes you, what energizes you, what fills you up, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. So do that homework assignment of, locating at least one thing that drains you, and then delegate it, or don't do it anymore, or, set a boundary with the person. Because there is the ability in here to have new resources, new power with the Pluto trine the moon, Saturn trine the moon in Taurus, and sextile the sun in Scorpio, sextile Mercury in Scorpio. So there's, a tremendous support from the universe. And even Neptune is involved in it. Neptune is trining the sun in Scorpio and sextile the moon, which is spiritual, creative, visionary, imaginative. It's a wonderful energy. So for some of you, if you feel like you just want to nest, like you just want to be at home doing your thing, that's okay, because you may feel like that at the end of October and the first 3 weeks of November. And it is your time to do it. It is your time to be focused at home and what nourishes you, and rest and rejuvenate yourself. And I love the Jupiter sextile Mars in here at the Taurus full moon. This is great for communication. It is great for fun and play and creativity. So there's a lot of creative energy in here for you too. And it's also about you learning something new about yourself this month. It's like when you ask for what you need and asking, ask the universe for what you need. Ask others for what you need. It's ask for help. Don't just say, oh, I got this covered, or I'm doing great, when you're not. If you're not, ask for help. Ask for support. Then Mercury stations direct on the 20th. Mars goes into Scorpio on the 20th, and Mercury stations direct. So now with Mars in the area of home, you could be very busy in your home and cleaning out closets, getting organized, having fun. For some of you, it could be a new person in your home. And then the Sun enters Sagittarius, your sister sign, on the 22nd. Venus enters Capricorn on the 25th. And the Sagittarius new moon is on the 26th. Now, this new moon is very fascinating. And this is in the area of romance, creativity, creative self-expression, sports, children, amusement, love affairs, being outgoing and self-confident. So you've got a new start in love here, a new start in creative self-expression, a new start in creativity. And the new moon is coupled with the asteroid Pallas Athena. She is the goddess of wisdom and truth and strategy. So it's about being more strategic. And for you, it has to do with what you're doing in the world, because Uranus is making an inconjunct to the new moon, just like he was to the Libra new moon in September, and then he opposed the Scorpio new moon in October, and now he's making the final inconjunct to the Sag moon here in November, and then he's going to trine the Capricorn new moon on on December 26th, which is the last eclipse of the year, which is a very powerful moon. And so it's something about your work and what you're doing, but also your inner child and creativity. And it could be something you're not seeing, like maybe that's it too, is like this is a really important time for you to be giving to yourself what you haven't gotten, asking others for support, asking others to help you, asking others to pick up the slack and to do more. And that it's okay for you to be human, for you to be vulnerable even. And this is like how you can be trying something new. This can also be about you trying something new in the way you work, getting rid of what drains you, changing your routine up. Is there something in that, maybe, like you don't work Thursdays anymore, or you don't work weekends anymore. Is there something that you can change in your work that can make your life better and improve your energy and health? Venus is there to help you with that now, because she just went into Capricorn. And what's really cool is Jupiter is right at the end of Sagittarius. And he is coupled with Venus, and they're both in positive energy flow with Uranus. So there's some sort of gift that Jupiter is giving you before he leaves this area of romance and creative self-expression and moves into the area of work. So there's some sort of gift. Maybe it's some sort of creative project that you are, like, all of a sudden you think about, like, oh, I want to be doing this. And this would make my work better. This would make my life better. For some of you, it could be you're meeting a new romantic partner. There's someone new coming in that you're meeting. And it's happening. Uranus rewards us whenever we try new experiences, when we reach out for those new experiences, when we try something new. And it brings solutions and new opportunities. So there's new opportunities here for you in your personal life as well as what you do in the world, your career. And it's going well. You know, those first 3 weeks with Mercury retrograde, it's just really important to just go with the flow. Don't be in a hurry. Be very present and not rush ahead. And for some of you, it could be just about simplifying your life. Because when you simplify your life, it gives you more freedom. And Uranus is all about liberation and freedom. And for Leos, Uranus is in the area of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world. And it's about liberating you. It is about freeing you and having more freedom in what you do. Having that sense of liberation in what you do. Learning something new about yourself. You're going to be learning something new about yourself here, especially by the end of the month. It's like, whoa, I didn't know I do that. You know, sometimes it's so subconscious we're not aware that we're, in our own way or holding ourselves back. And then it's revealed because, Scorpio rules secrets. And when Mercury goes direct, things can be revealed. It can be revealed while he's retrograde too. But then when he moves forward, it's like, whoa, I do that. I didn't realize I'm doing that. But yeah, I am, working too much and, just thinking I have to do it all myself when there's others around me that want to help. And you can get help from unexpected sources. Like, where you didn't even think you could get help. You can get help to support you. And this is really good news. And there's this practical, down-to-earth solutions going on here this month. If we're going with the flow, if we are focused on our healing and focused on what you truly love and value about your work and delegating the rest and weeding out negative thought patterns, weeding out negative relationships. And when you do that, new resources emerge, new power emerge, strength, empowerment, and it creates this fertility of abundance in your life. So for those of you available for love, available, open, it's on, and it's happening. And, you just have to say, hey, I'm open. And, you have to go out. The person isn't going to come through the television set or your phone, unless you're doing the apps. But it would be nice for you to get out in the community and see who you bump into. If you're invited to a party or invited to something, go. Make yourself available for your personal life. And see what happens, see where it goes. Let the universe do the rest. For those of you committed, you're going to be burning the fires at home. You'll be really happy to be home together and doing your thing and just in your own bliss at home. Career is going really well, Leo. Your career is going really well. And, it's just good. And, it's more about what's going on with you on the inner, what's going on with you inside, and how you are nourishing you and taking care of you. Money looks good too. The money is flowing. Health, this is the question. And if you're tired, it's really important that you're doing things that are nourishing you and getting rid of those energy drains out of your life, and especially your day-to-day routine, what you can change up there to improve things. But it is definitely going to improve with Venus there and then Jupiter moving into that area. So spiritually, let me just see what else I get. It is the cycle for you to go within and connect with your soul, your inner child, what he or she needs from you at this time. It's not about work. Work is good. It's about you and what you need to feel good and be happy. You don't have to conquer the world. You are an eternal soul, an eternal being. You are so much more than what you do or achieve in the world. Take time for your own happiness. Allow the universe to bring you love, commitment, friendship, joy. Your job is just to be open. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing my videos. Leo, you're rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And thank you for all you new subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Leo, go out and do something fun.